Chris, thank you so much for being here. Chris Out is a growth hacker, is really renowned in Europe. He was the one of the founders of Rock Boost in Netherlands. He already did some multi-million euro launches. He has more than 300% growth rates, and he already generated results that helped companies in their time to market speed 200 times percent faster. So Chris, if you can talk a little bit about yourself and how did you started working on growth, that will be great so our audience can understand a little bit more about you.
Sure. Yeah, thanks for having me, Pedro. I really like to be interviewed and share the story about growth and what the future of growth will look like. Well, I started as a nobody. So I had a startup with two other guys. We did everything wrong, like made all the mistakes that were possible. And then we had to figure out what we did wrong and what's happening in the US, where it seems to be that they were growing companies like crazy and we weren't able to do it. And then we stumbled upon growth hacking, and I completely immersed myself into that field. I have a background in finance, economics, other things. So I worked at KPMG, but I quit my job to become an entrepreneur. And then, like as I said, like the first startup completely failed. And then I immersed myself in the field of growth hacking. And what I saw over there was a very interesting approach on how you can grow companies really quickly, but also sustainably. And basically, the thing we thought was, okay, this is big in the US. It's probably going to become big in Europe also. So let's jump on that wagon and make sure we're one of the first in Europe to talk about it and to consult companies around that. The first couple of years, to be honest, we really had a freaking clue what we were doing. Like we were just testing a lot of things, trying a lot of things. And I think after a couple of years, we really understood, okay, what do you need to do to make a company grow in a good sense or in a bad sense? And we continued that for a couple of years. And last summer in 2020, I decided to sell my shares from Rockboost and start a new company. And what I'm now doing is I'm now consulting companies basically on one thing, which is how they can structure their growth. So I don't do like execution of AdWords campaigns or like Facebook campaigns or those type of things anymore. But I'm really strategic. Okay, how can we structure the business, structure the team, structure the strategy to make sure that you are setting yourself up for extreme revenue growth in the most easy way possible, where it goes smooth and you're not feeling stressed, but you're really getting the maximum out of what you've got right now.